Hey, what's going on? Good afternoon, everybody. It's Vinny from Suds in the Squared Circle. It's 3:15 on Monday, October 24th, 2023. And it's actually, I'm sorry, it's the 23rd. Monday, October 23rd, 2023. And here's your daily update for today. Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, and so on and so forth, all the way down to 7 p.m. Pacific. Suds News will be live on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and try another live feed. Now that I learned, thank you to James Law Jr. for showing me how to go live via Zoom instead of having to have another broadcaster. So, yeah, there won't be any graphics like we normally do. But you know what? That's fine, because what I'll do is we'll do the live feed and then I'll go ahead and post it. But either way, it's not the graphics that you guys come to watch. It's to get the General Hospital news. And this, not necessarily spoilers, but the reactions and how Christy and I feel about what's going on in Port Charles. So that's right. Tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain, and 7 p.m. Pacific. 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, and 7 p.m. Pacific time. We are going live on YouTube, Suds News, Suds in the Squared Circle. However, I do have to catch up with everybody regarding today. That's actually going to be the second live show that I do today alone. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be on Block Talk Radio on Take Two Soaps in Review. I believe that's what it's called. But I'll be on there 7 p.m. tonight. Check your local listings or check your... we'll be putting the posts out with the links as well. So I'll be on there starting at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, and then 10 o'clock Eastern tonight, Suds in the Squared Circle will be live. Let's see. So we will be live at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight, 9 p.m. Central going forward. And you know what I mean? We're going to work on trying to get a consistent schedule and go from there. But I do want to test out the new live feature that I found out through Zoom, through James Law Jr. So I want to thank him for not only showing me how to go live from Zoom. This way I don't have to have a second broadcaster, a broadcasting program running, and it'll be a lot quicker. It won't be as many strobe effects. But also, we'll go ahead and be able to just get the chat out there. Have people go ahead and chat with us live while we're on. Okay. Also, I do want to thank James Law Jr. as well for having me on the GH Mini Spotlight yesterday, live yesterday. So it was a great time. I had a great time with James. I had a great time with Frank, meeting Frank for the first time. And we had a good time. We talked about everything that's going on in Port Charles. And I got to tell you, I was really happy with how it came out. That is up now on every podcast platform that GH Mini Spotlight runs. I know it's on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and everywhere that James puts it out. And also the replay is live on the JLJ Media page on YouTube. So, anywho, what else y'all want to talk about today? I'm still sore. I'm still sore from Saturday's team competition. It's a little better now, but it's my triceps and my glutes, or actually my hamstrings it's my quadriceps, not my hamstrings. But my triceps and my quadriceps are the most in pain currently. It even hurts sometimes to get up from sitting down. But you know what? No pain, no gain. Like I said, our team, the Wolfpack, we didn't come in first, but we didn't come in last. So that's definitely a good thing, and I'm happy about it. Although, let me tell you something. When you're doing 75 barbell thrusters in a row, and if you have to put the barbell down because, you know, the weight is getting too much for you at the time, you got to do 5 sit-ups before you complete it, before you go back to it. Holy crap, man. I also got to give a shout out to all my teammates, because we all put our bodies and pushed them to the limit. Just the amount of stuff we had to do. So, like I said, I'm extremely happy that I survived, that we all survived, and everybody that participated did great. All right, so I just watched Days of Our Lives from this morning. I just watched Days. I just got done watching it, actually, and you know what? Talk about a big bombshell, but it's not something that we were not expecting. A lot of people said that it was going to end up being Xander, who is Victor's long-lost son. And it turns out that Xander is Victor's son. And Teresa made the change with the help of Constantine and to make Alex his long-lost son. And it's just a big misunderstanding. Well, not a misunderstanding. It's deceptive as hell. But we knew something like that was going to happen. I did like the scene between Alex and Xander and how just the teases were there that, oh, well, you didn't just get told that your father, that your father is not the one that raised you, is not your father, and all this other stuff, and you have your whole life to get to know Victoria, and I loved it. And Xander going in there and saying, you're going to resign now and give Maggie back her CEO job at Titan. And I was like, why? She wasn't that nice to me. So, either way, great job. Great show. I really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying a lot of the storylines that are going on right now. I could do without the whole baby thing because that's been done to death, between Nicole's baby and the paternity. We know it's Eric's child. It's not EJ's. And I know that they just put those teases in there, but it's been done to death. Is the end game going to be Eric and Nicole? Is it? I don't know. Is it going to be Eric and Sloan? Is it going to be EJ and Nicole? When's the truth going to come out? All this other happy horse shit. So we'll see how that happens. Okay. Tonight also at 8 p.m. Eastern is Monday Night Raw live on USA Network. It's been going very well. The writing has been fantastic. Thank you, Triple H. The creative team has been superb. But ultimately, it boils down to the fact that Ari Emanuel made the decision that Vince cannot have any input on creative. He did. He put that edict in effect. It's like our people have to do what they're being paid for. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. At least Ari Emanuel kind of understands it. Vince understands the wrestling business. He understands what, entertains the people. But ultimately, he was power hungry, controlling. We all know this, and that's why we love him. But he was getting to the point where he was making too many changes to creative when Triple H was doing a fantastic job. So we'll, I like to see how it's going to go. I like to see how they're going to build up to Survivor Series. I know they're going to do some kind of a War Games. Is it going to be Raw vs. SmackDown? I hope not, because of the whole tension between Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. But I want it to be... But they can't do Bloodline again because there's only really 3 members of the Bloodline. You can do Judgment Day and Bloodline together if you did, if you put Damian Priest and Finn Balor, who are the tag team champions, if you took them... if you took them with Dominic, and then you put it in Jimmy Uso and Solo on one side, and then you put together the other side, which would be Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso, and you put those 2 teams. It might work. It actually might work. But you got to have LA Knight in there because he's just on top of the world right now. Booker T said that now might be the time to christen LA Knight and put the title on him. Have him be the one that beats Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. I don't think that's the right call. I really don't. I happen to enjoy LA Knight, but I really don't think that him beating Roman Reigns at this point in time is what's best for business. There's going to be run-ins. Okay, there's going to be a schmaz finish or a lot of gaga in the finish, so that even though Roman wins, LA Knight still gets over, which we know LA Knight's going to stay over. We don't want the fans to turn on him yet. But I think it's going to end up being Cody at WrestleMania to get the titles off him and finish the story. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, honestly. And maybe Cody doesn't need the world title. I mean, we've alluded to it, and it's been that whole finish the story problem thing. But ultimately, why does he need the world title? Oh, because he came over from AEW, he was the first major signing? No. He doesn't necessarily need the world title. Cody is over. And yeah, he would be nice for a run, but have him beat Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? Have him beat Seth, have LA Knight. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be LA Knight, but have somebody else beat Roman so that Roman goes to WrestleMania to face The Rock, if that's what's in the cards. Either way. Oh well. I'm going to post this up on all the different social media platforms. Remember, tonight, 7 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio, I will be joining the hosts of Take Two Radio Soaps Review. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Pacific, Suds in the Squared Circle will be live on YouTube. So definitely check those out. My name is Vinny, and I'll see you all tonight on Suds in the Squared Circle Live, Suds News.